everyone, in today's video I will be sharing my favorite makeup of 2020. These are the things that I used up a lot and I really enjoyed using, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to use them in 2021 as well. There are a lot of products, so let's just dive right into them. I am going to try and do this categorically and in the same steps as I apply my makeup. So let's start with primer. I used this one from Smashbox quite a bit last year. This is their Photo Finish Primerizer. This is a primer plus moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, which are great ingredients for your skin. You can even use this as a moisturizer. It works really well on all skin types and it preps the skin really well for your makeup. Okay, so this one is from Glam Glow. This is their Glow Starter. It is a moisturizer with a lot of shimmer in it, and I have used this all over my face and body, and I love using this for days when I want lots and lots of glow, especially like on my neck, and I like to just prep my skin using this. I'm just going to apply a little bit so you can see how this looks like. I know this is so expensive, but it's honestly one of the best moisturizers I've used before I do my makeup. Another foundation that I've really loved is this one from B.E.CCA. This is the Spotlight Liquid Foundation and I wear the shade number 13 Wild Bamboo. Fits me like a glove. Again, a beautiful formula, very lightweight, high coverage and buildable. For concealer, I've used a lot of my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade medium 2 Ginger. Really good stuff. If you were to buy just one thing from Nars, I would highly recommend their concealer. Even the Sugar Concealer I've used a lot. I really like this, especially as an eyeshadow base. It is quite pigmented. This is their Magic Wand Waterproof Concealer in the shade Chocochino. And for powder, I have used quite a lot of the K-Beauty loose powder. This is in the shade Translucent White, and I can't even find the cover of this, the lid, because it's always open because I'm constantly using this. I like this because it's very lightweight, but again, it's also not too drying on the skin, and even if you have dry skin, this would work so well for you. Next, I would highly recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. Oh my god, this powder is incredible. It just looks so good, especially underneath your eyes, and I never really use compact underneath my eyes. I tend to prefer like loose powders, but this is so lightweight. It's so feathery almost, and I wear the shade medium, and let me try and demonstrate it for you. If I can find a clean brush, that is. Okay, maybe I'll take it onto this brush, and I think my forehead is quite shiny. It's just the right amount of mattification without looking cakey, and it has a little bit of coverage in it too, so that makes the skin look flawless. It is such a good powder. Please try this. Moving on to contour, I spent the year raving about these face forward sticks from Sugar. I love their contour stick. It is so good. It is so creamy. It is very blendable, and they have two shades, Fawn First and Espresso Edge, and both of them, they're so nice. I love the formula of these. They are supremely pigmented. If my camera would focus, these are supremely pigmented and also very easy to blend. It is so nice. If you are looking for a good creamy contour stick, then please check these out. I also quite love the Huda Beauty Tantour. I wear the shade medium, and again, this is so creamy, so pigmented, very easy to blend, really high-end stuff, very good. And for bronzer, I really love the M.A.C Give Me Sun. I feel like this has been a constant favorite for a really long time. I love this shade on me, on my skin tone. And another bronzer that I really like is the Hula Caramel. This one is slightly darker than the original Hula, and I feel like this one shows up so much better on my skin than the original Hula, and I really like this too. For blush, I have these two Constant that I've used so much last year. I keep saying this year. This is from Bobbi Brown. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade Nectar. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and the other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Blush. You can pick up any color that you like. I love wine, and this is in the shade Pink. Again, a beautiful soft everyday blush. I think the formula wise these two are very similar as well, so you can just get the Maybelline one because it's so inexpensive and it is a really good formula. And I quite like the Face Shop Water Tint these lip tints, but I love using them as blush. I think they work so beautifully as blush. This is in the shade Pink Mate, and I think this would work so beautifully on Indian skin. Moving on to highlighter, it's a no-brainer, this one. I think I just have like this much left of it. I've used my Nykaa Strobe and Glow liquid highlighter in the shade Glazed Bronze in almost every other tutorial. It is a beautiful highlighter, and I love the shade on me, and I love the formula as well. Another highlighter that I really enjoyed using is from BECCA. This is in the shade Moonstone, and I was also the face of this shade, so that's like extra special for me. It's a beautiful highlighter. BECCA do some amazing highlighter, and Moonstone is actually very similar to the cult favorite Champagne Pop, so if that's out of stock, check this out. I also really like their liquid highlighter in Ignite. It's somewhere here, but I can't seem to find it. That's beautiful too. I'm definitely buying a big size bottle of that. Next we have eyebrows, and I have used a lot of this. This is the Lakme Absolute Micro Brow Perfector. This is in the shade Coffee, I believe. Yes, this is in the shade Coffee, and it's such a beautiful shade for my eyebrow color, and I love the micro tip. It really helps in like making some precise hair strokes and drawing your eyebrows. I quite enjoyed using this. I used it a lot. And another thing that I recently discovered is from DIOR. This is the DIOR Show All Day Brow Ink, and this is so incredibly easy to use and also like a beautiful color. This is in the shade 021, and all you do is take the applicator and run it through your eyebrows, and that's it. You're done, and it's also very long lasting. And for that bushiness and that feathery brow, I just use my mascara, whatever mascara I'm using. Let's move on to mascara, shall we? Like, I think you guys already know what is my favorite mascara. Last year it is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I loved using this, and I also used a lot of my Colossal mascara. I think these two were my top and most used mascara last year. For eyeshadow, I really enjoyed using the Huda Beauty Nude palette. I think it's a beautiful palette, works really well for our skin tone. If you were looking for just one eyeshadow that you would wear, one eyeshadow palette that you would wear every single day, I would recommend that you tried this. The formula is great, the colors are great, and you can do so much with this palette. And I also really enjoyed using this palette from PAC. This is called their Vibe eyeshadow palette. All matte shades, really incredible formula. They're super pigmented, very soft, very buttery, very blendable. Oh my god, I just realized one more highlighter palette that I used a lot, and it was hidden somewhere here, but it's okay. This is the Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar to Rose Gold. I have used, as you can see from the packaging, I have used this so much, and especially like these two shades in the palette, they're so beautiful. If you like highlighter, you're gonna love this palette. It is really inexpensive as well. I also really have enjoyed using my Anastasia Alyssa Edwards palette. It has such incredible bright colors and also these dark colors. This black shade has zero fallout, I'm not even kidding, and all of them are so pigmented, so bright, zero fallout, very blendable. I've also used my James Charles palette quite a bit last year, especially for all of the colorful looks that I was creating. I think this is an incredible palette to have as well. And I know I went live with so many of you guys on my Instagram for my Sunday with Deb, and almost every single one of you had this palette, so I don't even have to recommend it. Speaking of eyeshadows, I've also used a lot of these liquid eyeshadows from Huda Beauty. This is their matte and melted shadow. This is in the color Minted, and then this is in the color Shimmering Sunset, and I highly recommend that you try these out because they are so diverse in terms of use. You can use the matte shade as an eyeshadow base, just one color. You can use that as a blush, lipstick. You can use the shimmering side as just like a cut crease, a liner, just a center glitter. You can use it as a gloss, you can use it as a highlighter. You can literally create an entire look just with this. So I would highly recommend that you check this out, especially if you are a beginner who doesn't like blending eyeshadow and stuff and wants something that is really long lasting. Then this could work very well for you. And another liquid shadow that I used a lot is this one from Etude House. This is their Mirrorholic liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade Crystal Shoes WH901. It's almost over. There's barely anything in it left, but it's a lovely holographic liquid eyeshadow. Speaking of eye products, of course I have to mention my Debasree beauty liners. These are like my water activated pigments. I've got my white. This is the Arctic. It is super universal. You can use this in so many different ways. My color called the Zest is such a beautiful, vibrant, very opaque neon. You need to try these colors. I've got some really vibrant colors in the line, like T-Funk. This is Dessert. I had so much fun creating this line for you guys, and also like creating so many different eye looks, and also seeing the looks that you guys created using the product has just like blown my mind. So obviously like Debasree Beauty has been one of the biggest favorites of 2020, and there's so much more coming in 2021 that I cannot wait to share with you guys. Moving on to lips now. This is the MAC Powder Kiss liquid lip color in the shade Over the Top, and I feel like these Powder Kiss lipsticks are such good lipstick in terms of formula. They feel like these whipped cream on your lips. It is so comfortable, and the range of colors is also so beautiful. If you haven't checked these out, then you can definitely like have at least one shade from this collection. And I also really enjoyed using these crushed liquid lips from Bobbi Brown. This is in the shade Juicy Date, and I've used this so much. It's a beautiful everyday sort of like pink, like it's almost nude, little pink, and just makes your lips come alive. And I love the formula. It's so comfortable. And I also like wore a lot of Juicy Date with this lip color from Sugar. This is in the shade Better Call Salmon. Again, a beautiful everyday sort of pink lip color. I wore this combination so much. Almost every single look of mine had this combination. And I also really loved this shade called Babe. Yeah, this is again from Bobbi Brown. It's their crushed lip color in the shade Babe. Such a beautiful everyday sort of color. As you can tell, I love my muted lip colors. Also, one of my favorite red lipsticks this last year was from Sugar. This is their Metal Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Serious. It is seriously one of the brightest, most pigmented, and one of the like most long-lasting red lipsticks that I've ever tried. It really brightens up your face. It is quite bright. I also quite liked this K-Beauty lip color in the shade Suspense. Again, a beautiful everyday sort of lip color. Very similar to that lipstick from Bobbi Brown, and formula wise also I think these K-Beauty lipsticks are great. I've also worn a lot of the matte lipstick called Whirl and taupe. Both of them beautiful, like neutral nude browns that would work very well on Indian skin. And also this lipstick called Pink Paradise from Lakme 3D Matte. So those are all of my favorite lipsticks and most used lipstick of last year. And to finish it off, just a few setting sprays. I have really enjoyed using this one from Smashbox. This is their Photo Finish setting spray. It is very weightless and gives a beautiful long-lasting finish, just melts everything down. And another one that I've used the most actually is this one from Sugar. This is the Grand Finale Highlighting Setting Mist in Illuminating. It makes your skin like really radiant. It has slight shimmery particles in it, so it helps in setting all of your makeup, makes it very long lasting, and also leaves a beautiful illuminated effect. And those are all my favorite makeup products of 2020. I really hope this wasn't too overwhelming. I really tried to cut it all down, but I feel like this is all I could cut down to. Oh, I also really enjoyed using Gulabe. I almost forgot to include that. Yeah, Gulabe and Driver's Seat is also something that I used a lot. Sorry, I just saw it and I remembered. So yeah, those I'm done. I really am done. That's all of the products, and I hope this was helpful. I hope you found something that would work very well for you. Please subscribe to my channel because I don't want you guys to miss out on the next favorite videos that I have coming along. The next one up is skincare. I am super hyped for my skincare favorites. I am very excited to share them with you, and I'll probably share like my favorite outfits and like some of my favorite movies and YouTubers as well. I feel like let's make a series out of this. This would be fun. And that's about it. Thank you so much. I hope you made it till the end of the video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.